I've cooked you pinchy pasta with an alla norma sauce and a panna cottata, but I did not taste my food, I'm sorry.
I like the dish, but I don't love it.
Yes.
I'm sorry to say, that's a no from me.
I can tell you haven't tasted it, because it needs a little bit of seasoning. It is nice, but it's not delicious enough, Gina, for me. It's a no from me, too.
I actually like the texture of the peachy. I love that sort of meaty bite to it. It's really yum. But what I'm getting is this sort of raw tomato-iness. I'm going to say no. Well done on coming in and giving this a crack.
Thank you.
I wish you all the best. Your kids are going to be so proud of you.
Thank you for
yeah,
that.
And more importantly, your grandkids are going to go, look at your yard, doing it.
Thank
so
you.
well done.
No, thank you, guys. I'm
Great stuff.
honoured
Thank
to have
you.
met you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Oh, dear.
I hate that bit.
Come on, Mishy's coming. Everyone say no. That's all right, Mum.
No.
You're out.
Come out.
Oh, doesn't matter. Mum's not upset.
I loved it. Thank you.
I'm just going to wait for that last little bit. I just don't want to cook the eggs. It is pretty stressful that a lot of aprons have already gone. Just burnt the fennel seeds a little bit too much.
It's annoying. You know everyone has the same nerves, they have same aspirations, same dreams. We all want that apron. The pressure is on.
It's not working. I just want it to be perfect. I don't want to serve them up B-grade eggplant.
Come on, Helen. You've done this a million times. You got it.
My nerves are through the roof. And now I can hardly breathe.
What have you cooked?
I've made a vegetarian moussaka.
It's a little bit too soft. Not having the crunchy edges, you lose some of that texture and that contrast. For me, it's a no.
I really like to cook with chopsticks. Is that a weird thing? If Gary loved my dish, it would be a dream come true. Oh, my God. I love you.
You love me?
Yeah.
Oh. I feel like I need to let you down gently because you're very excited. We've tasted some amazing dumplings, certainly in the last few years. The filling's very pasty inside. These aren't good enough to put you through.
All right, I got one snag. It's usually 2 for the dish. Now it's banger and mash.
There's not one element on there that I go, it's a disaster. But there's not an element on there that I go, wow, oh my God, I'm weak at the knees. And we've been weak at the knees today.
No, babe.
I've made a brown butter parfait with pickled apple and fennel.
Those flavours. It's not doing a lot for me. If you're going to make it brown butter, you've really got to drive in brown butter.
I was hoping it was going to be delicious, but don't give up.
I want this more than anything, so I think you'll see me again.
I think we've been tough on some dishes, which I think you have to be because quality of food.
Good luck, Derek.
Quite a few aprons have gone out, but I guess you only need one, so I'm going to give it 100%, no, 110%, and yeah, make sure that the judges like my food, and hopefully I come out wearing a white apron. I'm Derek, I'm 26 from Perth, WA. I'm a financial analyst. I'm making pot sticker dumplings with a chili oil and a red vinegar sauce. Starting off with a slurry first, which will form like the skirt on my dumplings. So when I cook the dumplings, I'll pour this in, and it's like kind of artistic, I don't know. I work in finance, and essentially I'm around numbers all day. I probably ended up in the finance world as a function of, I guess, mum and dad. And I wanted to make them proud.
It looks good.
Done. Yeah, I've got to make them look neat. Personally, I think something's changed and I want the creative outlet that food gives me. Leaving finance is very nerve-wracking, but it's definitely something that I have to do.
You can't have dumplings without chili oil.
Oh, yeah, but you also can't have them without red vinegar. Having Sashi watch is pretty nerve-wracking. I can see his knife skills are not bad, quite good.
Muscles. Don't break the board.
So I've got my sister, she's actually here from Hong Kong, and my mum came over from Perth.
I think he did learn quite a bit from me, I think. Yes, he did. He did. They're looking superb. You're doing really well, Derek. Couldn't do better myself.
When I'm at work, I think about baked goods all the time throughout the day. Definitely the only one of my mates that bakes. You guys want some baked treats? They might give me a bit of a hard time, but at the end of the day, they really enjoy what I'm bringing to the table.
No, bellissimo, delicious. Love it. You got it. I'm kidding.
I'm going to copy that.
Derek, you have about a minute to go. Are you ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, awesome.
The pressure points for me is I'm making pot sticker dumplings. When I go to flip them, they better not stick. I've practiced it a million times over. You want it perfect, right? That's what I have nightmares about.
The moment of truth.
Very proud, yeah. Pretty happy the skirt came out good, so I hope I get an apron. I hope I come out like...
Hello.
Hey. Hello.
Let's go and have a look.
Right, pop it over there. I'll grab the chopsticks.
Very
What's
good.
your name?
Derek. Oh, hey.
Mate, what is that?
Pot sticker dumplings, prawn and pork with a pickled radish. Can't have pot stickers without chili oil and red vinegar sauce.
Sometimes when I make it, it works, and other times I make it, it doesn't work.
Oh,
How many times do you have to do it to get it right?
I'm sure my housemates have enjoyed having
Lots of
dumplings.
dumplings. So you've worked it out. So you make a little flour slurry, don't
Rice
you?
flour and
rice flour
and
you
water.
use. Fantastic.
Thank
Lovely.
you.
Good.
What do you do, Derek?
I'm a financial analyst from Perth, WA.
Okay.
Financial analyst, that's obviously a nice, solid position, make good coin. Why food? Not exactly renowned for making great money.
I think it's different when you go to work and you work late hours, but it's not, you're sitting there working for someone else kind of thing, and you want something that's your own, that you'd want to spend those 12 hours a day working for. That's something that I'd love to do.
I think it's delicious. I love it. And I think, it's probably one of the best examples we've had of that kind of finish, that beautiful kind of little rice flour crepe on the bottom. So it's a yes from me.
Thank you.
Based on that, that's brilliant.
It's a definite yes from me. That's delicious.
The great thing about, I think, a dumpling, you can taste a dumpling without the chili oil, and it still tastes delicious. You know it's a great dumpling. It's a yes. I'm another massive yes. Well done. Welcome to the competition.
Welcome to the competition.
Oh, we need to get you an apron.
They finished the dish.
Oh, they finished it all. There's no left.
You're pretty good, eh? I was here 1 year ago.
Doing well, guys. Come on.
I can feel the nerve. I can feel what they're going through. I don't know if I'm enough.
Joe, just take a deep breath. Clear your head.
You've got this, Nicole.
Come on, Abby.
But the energy level is so great. It's so fun to be here. The next Masterchef is here in the room.
The dish I'm cooking is pan-seared salmon fillet and prawn bisque.
It's like liquid gold. And everyone throws them out. Why?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. How
This
freaky.
is happening.
What's your name?
Abby.
So why did you pick this dish?
I am an absolute lover of seafood. We cook a lot of prawns, but you have so many heads left over and I can't deal with food waste, so I've made a prawn bisque today.
You've absolutely smashed it. Fish, perfect. That sauce, there's so much boniness, rich, funky. Very big yes from me. Well done.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Simon Tui.
And what do you do?
I am a cocktail bartender.
Okay, so you should know your flavours.
My dream is to open up a smokehouse, but only vegetables.
I'm not sure how big the line's going to be down the road to the vegetable smokehouse, but this is not just vegetables, is it?
I'm pan-fried broccoli stem, and then a cream of pine nuts and Jerusalem artichoke, and poached cod in butter.
Very elegant, bang on trend, and most importantly, totally delicious and exactly the food I think we really wanted to see this year.
What have you got there, a little agnolotti?
Butternut pumpkin agnolotti with goat's curd mousse, pan cheddar, walnut pan grattato, and a burnt butter
Gee,
sauce.
it's a long description on the menu, isn't it? What's your name?
Joe.
We see quite a lot of pasta dishes. Can't really fault it, to be honest.
What's your name?
My name's Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. What's with the gloves?
I cut myself about 3 times.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So this is a rib on the bone with truffle mash and a red wine shoe.
Oh! Does it make you happy?
Good, yeah.
It's rare, and that's not a pun. You get a steak, so beautifully cooked.
Oh, stop it.
So mash is delicious. Red wine jus is delicious. The fact that you've got the gloves on, it'll set the white off beautifully.
I love you. 11 aprons down. Some good food.
11 cracking dishes.
Agnolotti.
Agnolotti.
Oh.
Broccoli stem.
More to come.
Right, next one.
My name's Leah. I'm 22 and I'm from Melbourne.
Come on, Leah.
Come on, you can do it. I have been in love with MasterChef since day 1, season 1.
She's in the zone. She's good.
And watching people like Julie Goodwin and Billy just smash it out of the park, that is where I want to be. Okay, heat on.
What are you making today?
Today I am making a glass apple ravioli with chicken liver pate.
Glass apple ravioli.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Oh, don't have enough muscles.
By the time you finish this competition, you'll be having my sense. Yeah.
I've been watching MasterChef since its beginning. Oh, perfect colour.
Yeah, Leah.
This dish is inspired by Shannon Bennett. I saw him make glass ravioli maybe 8 years ago, and I have been working on this dish ever since. Whoa!
The food's amazing.
Whoa, yum.
Sometimes it's a bit wanky for me.
Mum, don't be so honest.
Come on, Leah. Come on. Yes.
This is the glass. Yeah, it'll set in about 10 seconds.
Come on, precision.
All right, here goes nothing.
Just focus, sweetheart. Just calm down and focus.
Come on, Leah. Keep breathing.
Just keep breathing.
We're here with you.
You got it.
Yeah!
Yeah, Leah! Yeah!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, how are you?
Look at that
Hello.
smile.
What do you reckon?
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty emotional as well, I think. Because you've been watching the show for a long time, yes?
Since it began.
Right, OK. What's your name?
My name's Leah.
Leah, and what have you made for us?
Today I've made glass apple ravioli
OK.
with chicken liver pate and a brandy apple espuma.
Glass ravioli, is this how you cook? Are you all modern?
I really love things to look pretty and there for it to be a little bit of theatre. But look, my mum sometimes says it's a little bit wanky.
Because it is. Because you're looking at an old man here who'd rather have the pate on warm toast with butter.
Sure.
Can we eat?
Yeah, please.
I love the creativity, I love the idea, but I just feel that you have to have your fundamentals right. And then you can move on to the fun stuff. That patty in there should be absolutely delicious. And it's not a great flavour, it's a little bit grainy. So I'm going to give you a no. Just because I think you're a bit too far away in terms of basic techniques.
I've got a feeling within myself that there's something within you that is capable.
Thank you.
For me, it's a cook again.
Done.
Thanks.
And that's what I was going to say. I'm very impressed. I'm impressed with the work that you've done. It means you know a lot about food, and you must have more up your sleeve. But I don't want to see more of that. Maybe bring us something more home style. So we're looking forward to tomorrow.
Thank you, I
See what you bring.
appreciate it.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Good luck.
See ya. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, she tried so hard. It's very clever, it's very brave.
Yeah.
And I like her. She's got some energy in her eyes. She wants to do well. But it's going to be really interesting to see how she goes tomorrow.
With 5, we need to extract as much flavour out of the eucalyptus leaves as possible.
18 whistles before that gets cooked. This year, the standard of cooking is not great. That's 1. 2. It's exceptional. 9. I hope I deserve that apron. I needed that bad. 18.
Stop.
What's your name?
My name's Sandeep. This is a traditional feast from Kashmir, Kashmiri Rogan Josh.
I reckon that's maybe 15 minutes off from being absolutely perfect.
Which is a pity because radish right is delicious, the rice are great, the greens are great, the spicing in the Rogan Josh is spot on. I'm going to say there's enough here to cook again.
I'm cooking from Alaska. To be honest, I'm a little bit nervous about having to flambe in front of the judges.
Oh, we're on fire.
A bit of smoke is always nice.
Oh, you wanted it to be on fire?
Yeah.
We've got eucalyptus ice cream.
I'm really searching for the eucalyptus.
I want to see you cook again. I want to see you bring us some flavours that are going to make these boys go, that's what we want.
The judges gave me a second chance. Amazing.
A little bit of wobble on that. What's your name?
I'm Dee. I've got a Sri Lankan coconut custard.
That looks very pretty.
I find it very sweet. It's a no for me.
No, I was going to say yes.
So was I.
It's a cook again.
Bit shattered. I want an apron really bad, so I'm going to fight really hard to get one tomorrow.
Coming up.
That looks interesting.
It's a smorgasbord of delicious food.
I love it.
Let's put a big smile on my face. That's a yes from me!
But who will join the class of 2019?
It's not looking good.
Do you have time to do one more?
No.
Woo, go Kyle! Looking good.
My name's Kyle. I'm 29. I'm from Western Australia. So what are you doing today? I'm making king oyster mushroom scallops. I really want to get an apron today, frothing for it. I spent a lot of years working behind a bar. You learn to deal with everyone kind of yelling at you and being around. Thank you. I don't feel super calm on the inside, though. Kind of been skirting around food for a long time. I work in a brewery. Yeah, super fruity. Dank. Dank. Very dank. I love beer and I love my job, but I really crave the creativity that you get from making food. When I cook, I really feel at peace. My life is super hectic. Here we go. My fiancée Helen is pregnant again.
Yeah, good job, Bubba.
For the second time. One sister and two sisters. Pregnant with twins. Can you see the fear on my face?
Where are your sisters?
If I make it onto Masterchef, I'm really risking that Helen is gonna have the twins during the competition. But she's incredibly supportive.
Considering that we're going to have 3 children after this, there's not going to be another better time.
That's
so
true.
The time
Get
is
it
now.
done now.
Got to do it now.
Yeah.
You're not going to have another chance.
So these are enoki mushrooms.
He's just making the little enoki crisp to sit on top of the dish.
To get an apron would really allow me to follow my dreams with food. I'd love to have a venue that combines my 2 biggest passions in life, which are food and beer. I want to be my own boss and set up a life for my growing family. We could really change all of our lives forever.
5 minutes to go. Good.
Time definitely goes quicker when you're here. Shaking.
10, 9, 8,
Oh,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow. My dish is a massive risk. Yeah, I'm saying that this is a scallop dish, but there's actually no scallops in it. I want the judges to be surprised by the flavours in the mushroom. I hope it doesn't backfire on me. The judges might not be expecting, I guess, exactly what they're going to get. There's no actual scallops. Hello.
Oh, I'm not so sure about you. He's a bit tall.
He is a bit tall.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
What's your name?
Kyle.
How did the cook go?
Quicker than I would have expected.
So, why MasterChef and why now?
I think that I've just been prodded by my fiancée for a little while, and I think I'm ready. All I want to do when I get home is just cook and talk about cooking and annoy her about all of the books I'm reading.
I like him already.
What's the dish?
King oyster mushroom scallops with edamame puree, tamarind and apple gel around it.
Scallop dish, that's interesting.
Well, what's the dressing for this scallop dish of yours?
Basically, it's a brine, an umami-packed broth that the scallops were poached in.
Great. You know, rather than talking about who you are, what you cook, I'd love for the boys and us to taste this now, and then maybe we can have a chat afterward, if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that looks very pretty.
Very pretty, yeah? Gaz, get stuck in.
Gee, what's the little wafer made out of?
Flour, water, and then there's enoki mushrooms.
Ah. So I thought it was scallops, but it's not scallops, is it?
It's not scallops.
King Browns, are they?
King oyster.
King oyster.
Yeah.
So you vegetarian?
Pescatarian. Yeah. Okay. So I do eat scallops. I love scallops.
So that's why you didn't use scallops?
I love vegetables. I just think that they need to be heroed a little bit more. You know, they can look beautiful and it's got flavour. And I think that you don't need a big piece of protein or something in the middle.
I love it. And I love the fact that I thought I was coming down to eat scallops, and I got mushrooms instead, and who needs scallops when you've got mushrooms that taste that good? And a little mastery of texture there, an understanding that you need lots of different flavours, obviously, but you also need lots of textures to keep you interested. So it's a massive yes from me. It's put a big smile on my face and made me happy. Thank you.
Thank you.
There's a lot of chefs that try and do clever, but then it just doesn't back up with the most important thing in the world that we live in is flavour.
Yeah.
And you've got clever, flavour and authenticity all in one. That's a massive yes from me. Massive.
Speaking from bitter experience, there is nothing worse than a joke that falls flat. But when you pull a joke off like that, when you bring us a dish that looks so convincing, but then also delivers in terms of flavour, who cares whether it's scallops or not scallops? That's just absolutely delicious. So yes and a yes and another massive yes. You know.
Hang on, he said yes too. Yes.
4 yeses. That's a double.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's so nice of a proper hype person in this kitchen. Here you go.
Thank you.
Well done. That looks really good. What do you reckon? How does
Oh
that feel?
my God.
You keeping the moustache?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it should get longer.
Yeah, absolutely.
But by the time you win it, it'll be out here.
Well done. Thank you so much, guys. Ripper.
Did he just say ripper?
I did just say ripper.
Ah, I love it.
I knew you could do it. I'm very proud of you. Good doing, Daddy.
I'm so nervous cooking this in front of Sassy because I'm making roti jala. I never thought that I had the courage to apply for Masterchef. But I just want to share that Indonesia is not only nasi goreng or mie goreng, but we have thousands and thousands of different cuisines.
What is your name?
My name is Tati.
Is that Tati with Sati?
Tati the satay.
Tati with Satay. That's fantastic.
Everything's just really delicate and done properly. And I love it.
Boom, boom, ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
I'm Blake, I'm 23. I'm cooking quail with jamon. Bobby, do you want to try a bit of jamon? I'm not Spanish, but just have a real big passion for Spanish food.
Well, that's obviously rubbish, as you can see. Love it. Delicious. It's a yes from me. Hey, interesting selection of, lots of different cultural backgrounds. What's your name?
My name is Yosra. This dish is an Egyptian kofta sandwich. Arabic newspaper, how we serve it in Egypt.
Food is not just about what you put in your mouth.
Exactly.
It's the feeling, and you took us to the place. I love it.
So it's a yes? It's a yes?
Yes.
It's a big yes from me. Well done.
Oh, my God.
What's your name?
Waleed. This is my modern twist on a baklava.
Wow.
I'm a corporate guy. I love baklava and wanted to showcase my Egyptian heritage and my childhood all in one.
That is delicious.
That is the 250th apron we've given away.
What?
Amazing.
But not today.
Well, how many aprons have you got to give away, George?
No, well, you're the master of that, man.
So another apron's gone, which is fantastic, but it's really scary at the same time. Let's go, Mum. I'm Mandy, I'm 51 and I'm a stay-at-home mum. I'm doing a Middle Eastern feast today.
That looks interesting. Why do you want to do this?
It's my time now. I hit 50.
There's some really good things about this. tenderness of the lamb, the hummus is fantastic. What I'm slightly concerned about, I find some of the spicing quite harsh and quite dry. But I'm going to say yes, but I think probably one of the boys will say no, because I think you need to cook again.
I'm not going to say no, I'm going to say yes, because there's experience and there's generosity of spirit.
How much do you want it?
A lot.
You're a yes from me.
Seeing aprons going on, it's bittersweet. I know the excitement, I share the excitement, and there's another apron gone, so yeah, I would like one too. I'm Anushka, I'm 49, I'm an optical dispenser and a mum from Melbourne. I am originally from Armenia. My Armenian apron, this is who I am. I need my little stool. I'm cooking very traditional medavik. Literal translation is honey cake. Every household has their own recipes. Generation before me grew up with it. I grew up with it. My kids grew up with it. And hopefully my grandchildren are going to grow up with it too. Okay, guys, I think I'm getting into the groove of things. Come on, give me some.
Good work, good work.
Thank you. Oh, beautiful. Gone.
17 years ago, I moved to Australia with my husband.
Our last white Christmas.
Our last white Christmas. After the war, there was a shortage of food, and we just wanted a better future for our kids.
Oh, look at this one.
Do you remember the cakes I used to make?
Yeah, I used to hand decorate them.
Food is a big part of Armenian culture. It's got a lot of European, French techniques, as well as Middle Eastern flavors. I do credit the food and me being in a kitchen day in and day out for the success of my family.
I'm enjoying it.
Oh, thank you, Wallace.
My son moved out a few years ago, but he still comes every weekend. I think he comes because of food, and I'm just going to keep cooking to get him back home.
Delicious.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Get
Thank you.
nuts.
Get nuts.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Sorry, guys, it looks like I'm mixing forever, but that's what it is. Traditionally, it's a layered cake.
Yep.
This is honeycomb. That's my addition to the traditional dish.
Nice. How is it looking?
It's not looking good.
Do you have time to do one more?
No. Unless I cut it, I won't know. It might be good inside. It's a very simple dish. Everything needs to be perfect. Beautiful.
What I love about cooking is how much enjoyment it provides to others.
Thank you guys for all your support. You've been amazing.
I like to see the happy faces.
You happy with your sponge?
Yes, very happy.
The last 8 years, I was running my own business, an optical practice.
That smells so good.
Thank you. It's been a dream to be on the Masterchef. All my life, I've done things with my head, with my logic. This is a time for me to go with my heart and to do something for myself. No, it's all about this honeycomb now, guys. Anyone can pray here? Pray for my honeycomb. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh. It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Yeah, good work, Ma.
It's not my best, but hopefully it's good enough. 1 minute.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Sometimes work fell, but I want this. When I was little, my mom used to say, how much you love me? I would say this much. So when the words fail, that's what it is. I want it this much.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome.
Hello.
Drink it all in. This amazing place.
Dreaming for this for a very, very long time. It's just, I don't believe this.
Oh, wow.
Hello, Matt. Hello, Gary. Hello, George.
Hello. Now, what's your name?
My name is Anushka.
Because that looks like a honey cake.
It is a honey cake with honeycomb. I'm Armenian.
Oh, okay.
I'm Armenian, but I was born in Soviet Union.
Yep.
And this dish is household honey cake. Everyone has their own recipe. That's my mother-in-law's recipe. She's no longer around.
Right. And Armenian food, it's a bit of Turkic, Central Europe, and a bit Central
We are right
Russia.
in the middle to Middle Eastern Europe.
So you get to play in both places.
I know.
Fantastic.
You're
So
lucky.
are you a food snapper as well? Do you take pictures of your creations and stuff like that? Yeah? What do you do with them?
I put them on Instagram.
Oh, there you are. Hey, boys, come down and have a look at this. Because normally about this time, we ask you to give us some examples of what you cook, but...
Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, guys. Are you real, Gary?
Yes, I am. Can I have a look? Well, you post a lot. Well, that looks
Do you want a picture with Gary that you can put on your Instagram?
Yeah, well, that's a good idea.
Hey? You do, don't you?
Yeah.
Come on, Gary, go around. Gary, you can have a little...
George, I love you.
No,
Oh, well, no, come round,
no, I like Gary with you, Gary. It's beautiful.
Come on.
It's beautiful.
We'll do one with the two of you.
Right, smile, guys.
There you go. Right, there's a couple
Smile,
of
yeah.
Smiling.
Gee.
Aw.
No, but you know what I want to see? Matt, come and stand next to Anushka, and I'll take that photo. Because this is a man mountain.
Quite normal size.
Anushka, you ready for this? Oh, my goodness, look at that. The man in the lollipop pants.
Our arms are really long, obviously.
Matt, you're so cuddly.
Oh, thank you.
He is very
Thank
cuddly.
you. Well, the stuff on your Instagram feed is beautiful. What was your biggest worry about this dish?
It was the honeycomb. I'll be honest with you guys, I made better honeycombs. I was very disappointed with my honeycomb today. So unfortunately,
Did you try it?
I've tried it.
Okay. Pretty damn good. That is light as a feather. Absolutely gorgeous. But when you compare it to the other dishes that have walked through the door, it's very simple. But that sponge is so light.
Well, there's such an alchemy to make something as simple as a sponge.
I caramelize the sponge, the butter first, and then you steam boil it until it's fluffy, and then you add the flour and then bake it. So it's cool. It's triple killed.
I like it.
I like you. I like you too.
You're brilliant.
It's great. It's really good.
I'm going to give you a yes. Okay.
Thank you, Matt. I love you.
And you know what? I'm going to give you a yes too.
Why are you whispering?
I don't know. Because it makes more dramatic and exciting.
All right.
I don't like your height. You're perfect.
Sometimes we need that bench chair.
It's okay.
Yeah, but hang on, you need 3 yeses.
Gary.
And it's a yes from me!
Thank you so much.
Go. Yes, love it. I think it's delicious. Go get an apron. Congratulations. There you go. Welcome to the class of 2019. Well done. Brilliant stuff. Welcome on board. You know the hard work starts now, don't you? I think you do brilliantly. Welcome.
Great stuff.
Good stuff.
I love you.
Well done, Anushka.
Well done. Very very funny. It's very, very funny.